Hey everyone, this is Michael Manna. It is Monday, June 12th, 2017. I'm heading into the Keller Williams office to continue my Ignite classes. Those are classes that after you get your real estate license and then you go on with Keller Williams or a broker with Keller Williams, you take these classes. They're a mix between orientations, learning their techniques, systems, all that stuff. It's really great. And I know people that actually come back and actually retake them to, I guess, refresh or get a good foundation once again. So I haven't done one of these videos in a little while because, quite frankly, there's a lot of information to take in, and I've been really diving into that. And also, I went on the road wrestling this past weekend, so trying to juggle a little bit of that with the real estate business. But it was really cool because one of the systems is obviously having a CRM, having a contacts database, and reaching out to people and stuff like that. And I did that from the first class, and it's a daily, they call it 10-4. So there's 4 different things, and you have to do the amount of 10 per day. So it adds up over time. So add 10 contacts to your database, then make 10 connections, meaning literally talking to somebody, whether on the phone or in person. Also write 10 handwritten notes, which I don't have anybody's mailing address yet. Everything is so digital right now, so I got to build that up a little bit too. And then preview 10 homes a week, which is great because that's what I've been wanting to do. And now I have my Supra E-key, which means I can call a realtor up, along with obviously having a license. I can call a realtor or an office or whoever and say, hey, I want to take a look and preview this home for a potential buyer. And I can go in and practice taking buyers through there. And obviously throughout the job, you have to preview the home anyway before you take a buyer in there. And in that process, you actually get to know neighborhoods better and areas and stuff like that. So it's really great. I really like being out on my own and doing that stuff, being accountable to myself. But getting back to actually going to the wrestling shows in Baltimore and Philadelphia, it was really awesome how a lot of people who I didn't even realize had followed my journey from the beginning, from when I said, hey, I'm going to take this real estate course, or I'm going through it, I'm going to take the course exam, state exam, this stuff, things like this. And a lot more people than I realized, which are treated as connections, because I have my card here, and I also have car magnets. So I'm trying to get at least people to be aware of it. It's a little uncomfortable because it feels, I'm literally asking people for help. People in what they call your sphere, people, family, friends, connections. For me, from wrestling, technology, online, all that stuff. But I seem to have more of a reach than I realize. And I want to thank once again someone that's been really there for me from the beginning, and he continues to be there for me, is Josh Rogers. And please check his channel out and check him out if you're in the Jacksonville area for any real estate needs. He has a team too with Keller Williams, and he's just an amazing guy. He didn't help me because he felt like he needed to. He didn't help me to pay me back for anything I did to him. He didn't know me from anybody, and he just helped. And that's going to stick with me forever, and that's something I hope I can pay forward. I know there's a couple people that have subscribed to this channel, and they're kind of going through what I'm going through, or they're a little bit behind. Not behind in that way, but their process is a little bit like, some are going through the course, some are going through studying for the license exam, and it's really great to hope that I can pay it forward like Josh has, because Josh, he's an amazing guy. He's really cool. He just announced on Facebook Live last week that he's going to foster with him and his wife, and they already have a lot of kids, so that's really a very selfless thing to do. So it makes me more inspired to help people, and that's really why I got into this. I got into this to help people. I'm paying attention to you. I just got to watch the road. The inspiration to help people, but the mission in my mind to help people, like I did and continue to do with the health and fitness, and even with the wrestling, to be I was always trying to be the best role model I could. I wasn't a top guy. in a very integral spot a lot of times when I worked, including this past weekend. But you know, to be a role model and know that everything I do and say and how I represent myself, it does affect people, and it does affect them positively or negatively depending upon what I do. So huge responsibility, and I take it on, and real estate is just another avenue to be able to help people, and that's what I look at it as. If I make some money doing it, that's obviously necessary, and I'd love to do that, but I don't want to treat it like a sales job. I never want to, and I told the people at Keller Williams that, and I told my team that. I don't want to treat this as a sales job or as a job in general, and that's the approach I'll take every day. And I'm going to stand fast on that. If someone tries to push me the other way, if someone tries to tell me that it's a sales position, then it's not for me. And I'm sorry, I know that much about myself. If I would have compromised my rules, I would still probably be in WWE today, because that's something I do not do. My ethics and my morals and my values are the only thing I have, and I have to look at myself in the mirror every day, and that's something I could pass along to you guys too. Always stick with your beliefs and stick with who you are, and be yourself doing this, and we'll see how that works out for me. You'll know in future video blogs. So I'm going to go in now. I'm going to get here a little bit early, get on top of things. I don't like to rush in and then start class, so I'm going to go in there and give it my all. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you as this process progresses. Thank you.